Welcome to the highlights of the fourth day of the second test match between Sri Lanka and Australia at Galle International Stadium. It's been a pitch that's turned square from day one. There have been periods of play where the batters have gone on top, but there's always been assistance for the tweakers from both teams. Australia making the most of that late on day three. So Sri Lanka in their second innings, they started with a deficit of 157. A very useful partnership of 70 between Angelo Matthews and Kusal Mendis got them into the lead, but 3 wickets in the final half an hour of play leaves them well behind in the game, only leading by 54 with 2 wickets for Australia to get. Matt Kuhnemann, outstanding, 4 for 52, the leading wicket taker through the series with 16 scalps, ably supported by Australia's number one, Nathan Lyon, who has 3 for 80. So leading by just 54 heading into the fourth morning, Sri Lanka needs something special. Australia want to finish them off quickly. Let's go to the highlights.
Steve Smith, his plan here has worked right throughout both test matches. Sri Lanka have not competed, I should say. From the moment Travis Head walked out that first test and had a go at the top, they've not had any answers. Retreated, and they're feeling the pain since. Kusal Mendis, 48 or 50, lone warrior for Sri Lanka. Now he needs help from the other end. Lairu Kumara to face his first ball. There was a wicket off the last ball. Matt Kuhnemann, he's had a fabulous series, 4 wickets in this innings. Leading wicket taker series as well, Matt Kuhnemann. Slip in a gully, short leg slip for Lairu Kumara. He's earned himself a promotion because of flat batting the ball in the first innings and helped Mendis add valuable 30 runs for Sri Lanka. That'll be buys. Useful runs, 4 of them. Yeah, the call is 2 straight away. He'll get it. The lead into the 60s. But we've also seen half century going unnoticed because of Sri Lanka's position, but it's been a wonderful knock for Kusal Mendis. 85 not out in the first innings. He's played some wonderful options. 21 half centuries to Kusal Mendis. He get his team a few more runs. Manas slots into that gap on the offside. He acknowledges his teammates. Yeah, but not the usual enthusiasm, is it? On seeing a teammate. Oh dear, top edge taken. Trying to control that. It bounced on him. And they picked up the wicket they wanted. Kusal Mendis goes.
Clever piece of bowling from Nathan Lyon. It's really cramped Kusal Mendis' hands, and it was the bounce that undid him. Really climbed on him. Couldn't free his hands to get it out to the leg side where he wanted to go, and in the end chips it up off the top edge, and Steve Smith, he doesn't drop those. So a well-made 50 from Kusal Mendis, and Sri Lanka now 217 for 9.
Here's Kuhnemann, the race to 5 wickets. Who's gonna win it? Kuhnemann or Lyon? Oh, hit hard down the ground. Good positive blow from Lairu Kumara. It's amazing, not only the pitch, whatever you have on the pitch, the ball in your hand and how you use it is also crucial. Gap straight. Nothing from umpire Adrian Holstock. Australia have 2 reviews. Was there a slight inside edge? Looked very straight to me. Yep, why not ask the question? You still have 2 up your sleeve.
Pitching outside off, impacts the line, wickets as umpires call. Adrian will get you back on screen. You can stay with your original decision of not out. You're on screen, signal.
Oh my, I thought that looked straight, but then looking at the replay, the angle was great and felt it was a very good decision. Gone. 5 for line. That's his 24th. Sri Lanka bowled out. The lead by 73. Bo Webster picks that up smartly. Lairu Kumara, he wants a decision from the umpires, but I think Webster has snapped that up. Steve Smith walks off because he knows he had a good view of that.
Is there a side on one of the... Thank you. That's the best. Okay. From that view, it looks like the ball bounces up into the fingers. Okay, I'm ready to make my decision for the big screen.
Geez, now they have to make their way back to their positions, the Australians. They had almost walked off the park. No wonder Lairu Kumara stood his ground, because it was so obvious that he bounced in front of Bo Webster, who's brought into the attack. 2 overs yesterday, picked up a wicket in his very first over. Bowled! The right royal slog and crashes into off stump. Lairu Kumara trying to hit the cover of it, misses it.
It's a shocking shot from Kumara. Bo Webster does the trick again with his off spinners. Kumara goes for 9, and Sri Lanka bowled out in their second innings for 231. Very good position that Australia finds themselves in now after bowling Sri Lanka out for 257 and batting big in the first innings, 414. That set this test up, and they did the hard yards again yesterday, knocking over Sri Lanka now this morning for 231. 75 runs to win and win the series well, 2-0.
Well, the keeper has the helmet on. Obviously, I'm going to see spin starting, but I'm just wondering whether it is Dimuth. But focus on this man.
Been outstanding in the subcontinent. Best score coming on this tour in the first test. Very good average for an opening batter.
Right, I think it's going to be Ramesh Mendes who's going to open the bowling. Travis Head, 175 is best, 900s, 1850s, healthy 40 plus average, closing in on 4,000 test runs. Ramesh Mendes lands it on a length. Australia off the mark. Ooh, what about that? They'll be kicking themselves that they're only defending 75.
Stumps exposed. Oh, this one goes straight on. The new ball, the spinners have done some magic with the new ball.
He gets into the gap. Lairu Kumar won't catch it. This is a drag down.
That's the problem with the Sri Lankan spinners. They haven't had the consistency Not in full control of the shot.
That I think is 6. It was tossed up underneath his eyes, all full, almost.
This was tossed up, but not enough spin to dip on the batter. Didn't step out. Was there to be hit and hits it cleanly. The Australians are so good at scoring opportunities provided. They pounce on it. Should be a 4.
Australia doing it easily. Should run away to the boundary. Again, a touch full. Khawaja is so good with the sweep, and also he picked the line well.
That's somewhere you shouldn't be bowling at Khawaja. Be midden off. Very good with the sweep shot. You can see why he's such a good exponent of the sweep shot. Hits the ball into the ground.
Friendly. That's for... That is a very friendly delivery to end the over. This was a fairly friendly full toss dished out.
Eases delivery to put away.
There goes the sweep, and that is 4. Again, leg stumpish and the length.
And the man at deep square leg was about 10 yards inside. He had absolutely no chance. It was hit so hard by Travis Head. I was the fielder, not on the boundary line.
Down the track, it is safe. Mid-off was 2/3. Khawaja clears him. Gets a boundary.
Expecting a reverse sweep of the next ball. Normally he doesn't step out too much. It does this occasion. But the stepping out happens after the ball's been released, so there's nothing much that the bowler can do about it.
Outside edge and gone. Prabhat Jayasuriya coming round the wicket with the angle going straight. And Kusal Mendes took a very neat catch. A massive gap through extra cover. Thought for a second Travis said was trying to play straight as possible toward extra cover. Maybe the reason why the edge was taken rather than trying to play the square cut. In the end, he perishes and Prabhat Jayasuriya strikes for Sri Lanka for the first time. Travis said gone for 20. Australia 38 for 1. Manas Labuschagne walks in at number 3, a massive innings on the count of the game. Maybe Australia is easing through, but on a personal front, it's important not to get a 20 not out. Stamp his authority in this side. The pad. Shot, beautiful shot against the turn, all around the ground.
Well, he played a beautiful shot like that in the first innings for 4. That was classy. Not easy when the ball's fired out there and trying to hit that rough. If he catches it, there's a gap between the bat and the pad, but beautifully executed.
In the gap, beautifully played by Manas Labuschagne. The length was too full by Prabhat Jayasuriya, and with that boundary, brings up the 50 for Australia.
Yeah, it's a quality shot there from Labuschagne, knowing that if he doesn't get this right and it spins, it's 2 slips in play. But once again, Jayasuriya just too full.
It's nicely played.
Again, smothering the spin. That's super work. Labuschagne just building in confidence here. Top shot. Such an important innings this for Marnus Labuschagne. Brief albeit. You can see how gutted he was with that. Coming out here looking to score, wanting to make his presence felt. Back for a couple. For a moment, Labuschagne thought he bisected those sweepers.
He was hoping it was going all the way, and there was just a little bit of indecision coming back for the second. But it was comfortable in the end. Surely Dhananjaya is bringing the field up here. 1 run to win.
No, it's spread far and wide.
And there it is. A series sweep for Australia. A triumph for both planning and execution. From day one, they nailed their brief under the leadership of Steve Smith and never gave Sri Lanka a sniff. Their first series win here for 14 years. Australia victorious in this second test by 9 wickets. The fans being acknowledged by the Aussie players. They've been here in massive numbers. So a test match that was defined by the 259-run stand between Alex Carey and Stephen Smith, who are outstanding in reply to 257. A lead of 157 going into the second half of the test match. Australia's spinners picking up 8 wickets between them, Kuhnemann and Lyon, a couple for Webster, and finishing the job early on day 4.
Australia here on a mission. Plenty of thought process going into the preparation. What needs to be done, the planning. And then this mob, they get together and they execute it to perfection. It's been a fabulous series for them. A team effort because you look at every angle. Batters, bowlers at various stages have stood up and performed. They'll remember their experience here. And they'll take it forward because a lot more goals, a lot more challenges to be faced in the subcontinent, and that's an area, that's a part of the world that the Aussies would like to dominate.